Sexual abuse, rape continue to rob the little ones of their childhood, but justice comes a calling for a young girl after 7 long years. In the first time ever in the history of the Indian Army, a woman officer receives the Sword of Honor. And in the Champions League tonight, Chennai Super Kings win the toss and elect to bat against the Victorian Bushrangers. This is News Tonight on NDTV Hindu. Good evening, I'm Evelyn Matthew. Let's also take a quick scan of our top national stories. Was yesterday's one-dayer between Pakistan and England also fixed? The ICC looks into a fresh expose by the Sun newspapers. 2 people are killed as protesters clash with the police in Kashmir. Over 100 casualties have been reported in the last 3 months. Angry Delhi residents give a school cab driver some bitter treatment. He's arrested for drugging and raping 3 minors. And India raises concerns over Uncle Sam's stand on outsourcing and work visas. India's Foreign Secretary speaks to NDTV. Well, starting with news from the political quarters of the state, looks like the AIADMK is not ready for any kind of compromise on the security of their General Secretary, Ms. J. Jayalalitha. The AIADMK-backed television has claimed that they have received 2 more letters threatening the life of their party chief and have once again asked the police to provide additional security to her and the channel, stepping up pressure on the perceived threat to Jayalalitha's life. A group of AIADMK leaders met with the Home Secretary to inquire about the same. The leaders also inquired about the action taken on the previous complaints requesting additional security to the AIADMK chief. Their latest demand is a CBI probe into these threats. But in the latest, responding to those letters, Jayalalitha has said that she is not afraid of those threats and that she will go ahead with her Madurai rally.
அரசை பொறுத்தவரையிலும் அவர்களுக்கு எப்படி பாதுகாப்பு அளிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது என்ற ஒரு விளம்பரத்தை மட்டும் தந்திருக்கிறார். இது தொடர்ந்து கொடுக்கப்படுகிற பாதுகாப்பை தவிர நாங்கள் கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிற கடிதத்தை பொறுத்தவரையிலும் மிரட்டல் கடிதங்கள் வந்திருக்கிறது. ஆனால் இதற்கு என்ன நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது என்று கேட்கின்ற போது அதற்குரிய பதில்கள் இதுவரையிலும் எங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கவில்லை. நாங்கள் சிபிஐ விசாரணைக்கு அனுப்புவோம் நாங்கள் வலியுறுத்துறோம்.
Meanwhile, more than 500 AIADMK workers are out on Poise Garden Road up in arms. They want the North Chennai District Secretary Shekhar Babu to be sacked from his present position. They allege corruption and irregularities from his side, and at the moment there is quite an amount of tension in the area. Shabir Ahmed, our political reporter, joins us for more on the phone line. Shabir, what are these workers really accusing Shekhar Babu of?
Shekhar Babu they have been accusing Shekhar Babu that he has been involved in large-scale irregularities, and more than 500 party workers from North Chennai gathered at the Poise Garden just minutes before Jayalalitha was entering her Poise Garden residence, and in fact they literally blocked Jayalalitha's vehicle. Jayalalitha's convoy was blocked by the mob of 500 party workers, and NDTV has those visuals with us at this point in time. And also Jayalalitha was trying to enter Poise Garden, but before that the police they were helpless. They couldn't do much because it was 500 strong mob that was trying to block the vehicles, that wanted to grab the attention of Jayalalitha just because to send across a message that they wanted the North Chennai District Secretary Shekhar Babu MLA to be sacked because he has been involved and he has been biased to, he has been involved in irregularities, financial irregularities and many other issues against him. And also they have made it very clear that it was also because of the only reason that he was biased towards a section of party workers. There you can see right on the screens, Jayalalitha convoy is being blocked by party workers. This has never happened in Poise Garden. This is something which is unprecedented in Poise Garden because for the very first time Jayalalitha's convoy was blocked for more than 3 minutes because they were not able to move forward, and the security, there was limited security there, as you can see on your TV screens. The visuals speaks for themselves. There Jayalalitha's car being blocked, Jayalalitha's other convoy vehicles being not allowed inside the Poise Garden because of these party workers protesting, angry party workers protesting against Shekhar Babu, the North Chennai District Secretary, and also they wanted action to be taken against Shekhar Babu immediately. They wanted Jayalalitha to sack him immediately. So that is what their demand was. In fact, Jayalalitha's security was also compromised. You can sources told us that it was a breach of security because ahead of Jayalalitha's visit to Poise Garden, they must have taken adequate security measures. They must have tried to remove these party workers from that location, but the security officials who were present there did not do that. And there you can see Jayalalitha's convoy approaching towards her Poise Garden residence. There you can see party workers blocking the roads, trying to stop the vehicle of the opposition party leader there, demanding sacking of Shekhar Babu. There you can see how difficult it was for the security officials to actually try and remove that mob from that area, because whenever Jayalalitha is moving inside Poise Garden or whenever she is moving out of the Poise Garden residence or coming in, the security officials there do have a proper mechanism put in place so that they can avoid anyone trying to stop the vehicle of Jayalalitha. There you can see literally party workers trying to block the vehicles there, Evelyn.
Right, Shabir, but has there been any reaction at all from the AIADMK side? Has Ms. Jayalalitha reacted to that, or any of the members or spokespersons reacted to that?
Well, a delegation of party men had met Jayalalitha's secretary there at Poise Garden, because 5 members from the protesting group went and met them inside, and they wanted they submitted a petition and a complaint against Shekhar Babu, the kind of irregularities he has been involved in, and the kind of and whatever he has been doing for a very long time, because whatever the party workers, the protesting workers there allege that if this continues, then the party will be reduced to shambles in North area, because North Chennai is something which is a stronghold of AIADMK, and the party workers there, the protesters there, they wanted the immediate removal of Shekhar Babu. And Shekhar Babu was also present at the time at Poise Garden when this protest was happening. And when we tried speaking to him, he refused to comment, and he said these people, they don't belong to AIADMK party. They are just they have come here and it is something which is instigated against him. It is something which is motivated. So he says that he is not bothered about the protest, and it is politically motivated, and it's a conspiracy against him, Evelyn.
Right. All right. Thanks very much indeed, Shabir, for joining us with those latest details and those live images playing out on your screen, which we've got from Poise Garden. Well, it's that time on the show where we get you what parts of the city are really looking like bottlenecks at the moment. This is Green Signal. And our reporter Pratiksha Ramkumar now joins us over the phone line from the heart of Mount Road, which she says is quite an area with a lot of traffic snarls. Tell us what the area looks like right now, Pratiksha.
Yes, Evelyn, it literally looks like, just a barrage of cars, because the cars haven't moved for the last 5-6 minutes. And we have heard that it's been less for almost the last one and a half hours. In fact, we ourselves have been stuck in Mount Road for the last half an hour. And it does seem to be because of an AIADMK party function in the YMCA grounds. A party member, Duraisami's family function is going on, and Jayalalitha actually attended the function, which is why that area was cordoned off. And she has actually left the function, but still the traffic has not moved. And we did contact the City Traffic Police control room, and they admitted that it has been like this, and they are trying to clear the traffic slowly. But but they haven't really done anything concrete as such. And cars have been stuck here for almost half an hour. There is a lot of fury among the people stuck here. There are people waiting to get home from office. There are families who are waiting in the cars, and they're all very frustrated right now. And the thing is, they aren't even able to take a left or divert away from Mount Road, because even the side roads are completely jammed, Evelyn. Wow. So it is quite a scary state right now in Mount Road, and that whole road and the whole area of Penapet and Sadapet should be avoided as much as possible.
Right. Thanks very much indeed for that warning, Pratiksha. Thanks for joining us with that traffic update. Now in other news, there's every reason for us to sit up now to what's staring us in the eye. The deadly swine flu of the season has already taken 10 lives in the state of Tamil Nadu down. It is making the rounds, and if you think you are displaying some of those symptoms, make that trip to the hospital soon enough. But the health minister, in his defense, has said that there is no need to worry and that all measures to ensure the safety and the health of the people have been undertaken. There has been a speculation about the vaccination for the same being too expensive, but MRK Paneerselvam has said that ample funds have been allocated for the anti-swine flu drive and that the cost of the vaccines cannot be reduced further. In addition to that, the ministry has promised free vaccines for people living below the poverty line. In an emergency meeting with the health officers and doctors of the city today, the minister has asked for any more cases that are reported to be brought to attention immediately and that special care be administered.
தமிழகத்தில் இந்த பன்றிக் காய்ச்சல் நோய் பரவாமல் தடுப்பதற்கு கலைஞர்கள் முதல்வர்கள் 15ஆம் தேதி அன்று ஒரு ஆணை வழங்கியிருக்கிறார்கள். மாவட்டந்தோறும் மாவட்ட மருத்துவமனைகளில் வறுமை கோட்டிற்கு கீழ் உள்ளவர்களுக்கு இந்த தடுப்பு மருந்துகள் போட வேண்டும் என்று அறிவித்திருக்கிறார்கள். அது ஆணை வழங்கப்பட்டது.
Now, today has been a day that spelled great news for tennis fans from the city and the country. The Indian Express, Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupati has revived India's tennis hopes. They have recorded their 24th consecutive Davis Cup doubles win to keep India afloat in the World Group playoff tie against Brazil. This reduces the margin of the tie to 1-2. The duo did face some stiff competition from the Brazilian pair before prevailing 6-4, 7-6, 6-1 in the doubles rubber. Paes, who completed 20 years in the Davis Cup series, served out the match for India today. India came to the doubles rubber after heartbreaking singles defeats of Rohan Bopanna and Somdev Devvarman, who lost close matches just yesterday.
Very crucial point.
Sitting here, the best thing that's happened over time is that we've grown up. We have grown to respect what we've done together. We've grown to respect what we've done as individuals. And that's the one thing that I will always take back, no matter what. Hesh and myself have made our fair share of mistakes. And I think I can speak for him here that we solely take responsibility for whatever's happened in the not so good things that have happened in our careers as a team. But the one thing I will say that I've always believed that as an individual, Hesh is a thorough champion. I believe that when we came together, we proved to the world that we were number one in the world for years. And also, I let him speak for himself, but I really respect what we've done together, you know. So this comes back to the first question you ask, how is the magic come back? Because that's exactly what it is, it's magic, you know.
Well, quite some team spirit there from the terrific duo. Now, still ahead on the bulletin, it's a controversy without an end. Fresh allegations put a match as recent as yesterday in question for fixing. That's coming up in just a bit.